Hello everyone, it is FRC and today is gonna be the first race since the series comeback, and as yesterday your commentators are Ruspro
and a co-commentator of Kiranos. So, yeah.
Yeah, today we're starting a bit later than usual, so let's take a look at our starting grid for today's race.
On pole position is the Montenegrin of Gucci Garmin. The last time he got pole position, he won the race. But however, he had to watch out for Bobovic, Santino Andrioli, and Max Miller in P3 and P4 respectively.
Right behind them are two drivers from Mercedes on P5 and P7, Jafar Blackwood and DJ Bagus. Between them is gonna be Jake Tilsley, the current championship leader, and on P8 is the driver who is on P2 in the championship. It is Adam Hidayat.
In P9 is Erica Lancanusa, but in P10 it was meant to be Paracelsus, but however, needs to get his suspension replaced, so he dropped him 10 places down. So Rodrigo Jimenez is instead in P10, 11 is Fernando Tost, and P12 is Rosetta Martinez.
P13 is the fastest of four Indias. It is Jacob Holker. P14, a good result for an HRT driver Hakuji Akaza, who found himself in Q2. P15 for Daniel Fraser. That was a disappointing result for him in the qualifying, and on P16 is Alex Luan.
In P17 we got the Englishman of Benji Washington with Oscar Murphy Basalik, and then we have Andrew Paracelsus, as mentioned, is in P20. And the last two on the grid are.
And on P21 is Nicholas Johansson with driver on P22 is Rain Adam, who has not set any time yesterday. Well, it might be raining in the middle of the race, but this weather forecast is not really accurate, so let's see what will happen.
Yeah, yeah. I think the most I think I'll say the most iconic racing style was Simmons from the 11th season, where in the first couple of laps everyone was fighting each other. So hopefully we can get the same result here today. Okay, we're in. Okay, so what's the lights for the start of the Grand Prix? 2 lights, 3 lights, 4 lights, and there's the fifth light. There's a fifth light. It's go here in Britain. But Giugiaro gets a good start as well as the other Ferrari, and Max Miller. Santino Andrioli gets another flyer. She goes around the outside of Bobovic, trying to overtake Bobovic, who's definitely losing a lot of places, and Deforest Blackwood is moving up into third place.
Oh, we see some debris already. I think it's a Toro Rosso.
Causing carnage.
No problem. No. Nothing has already.
There's some bits of flying debris. It's Daniel Fraser.
Uh,
Oh, it's Alan Hidia. He's got damage.
let's see if there are any drivers who have problems as well. Erika Hanebusa is definitely coming into the pits, and the top 8 drivers are having no problem so far. And here is Hakuji Akaza fighting Alex Luan for P11. That's a good start for the Japanese driver. Problems for... yeah, Adam Hidayat, who's going to be on P22 now. As we can see Blackwood trying to fight Santino Andreoli into maggots and buckets, but he stays in third position, as now Abovich is going to be defending from Max Mittler. It was a terrible start from the Russian.
Indeed, so Santino Andreoli is now trying to find his way to get past. Bridget going out in front. Bagger's trying to go around the outside of Jake Tillersley, the championship leader. Can he make a step around the outside?
Oh, and Andreoli is losing a position to Abovich. That was a mistake from him.
That was a very complicated mess.
Oh!
Oh dear!
And
That was
Jacob
it.
Horliker out of the race, and I think Hakujakaza as well. Yes, he is.
That was it.
Very unfortunate for two of them. 3 white there, and yeah, they crash.
Yeah. There is always a very important corner to just they can move around us. But hopefully that didn't repeat the last year's horrifying crash with Daniel Fraser at the same corner. Anyways, let's have a look at the start here. Clever Star gets a decent start. And let's see what's going to happen. Oh, Martinez! Yeah, that's definitely going to be a penalty.
And Fraser.
It's it. Oh, yeah, Fraser. That was not good driving by Fraser either.
All of these drivers are coming to the pits. And after a lap
I don't know. I'm gonna. Oh, that was a big smash, but thankfully Holiker's out of the car, so.
Oh, that was a fast repair for from the McLaren pit crew. Just 4 seconds to repair the rear wing.
They just done it the Australian way. By slapping the wing on it very quickly. I'm just using duct tape. Diabagus is now gaining, but he's going around the wrong side of the Red Bull.
I mean, sometimes it works, but you need to have a huge speed advantage over the driver defending the position. And that's how Wesley overtakes his teammate.
Yeah, sometimes you need to get a massive overspeed on your competitor if you want to have any chance.
Now we can see that Luan, who started from P16, is now on P10. He's gained the most position from among all the drivers from top 10. Also 3 positions gained from Toast, 1 by Jimenez and 3 by Jeffrey Blackwood. As Sabovic and Trail and Smith lost 1 position each at the start of this race.
Yeah, and also at the moment, Obovich and Blackwood are slowly getting on each other, and Richard Carving at the moment is having a comfortable lead over Blackwood, but at the moment he's being on the threat from the lad from Jamaica.
Oh,
Oh dear!
Alon has spun, and that means that there is a Caterham that's going to be in top 10. It is Litmin Pasalik. Let's see what's happened to the Vietnamese driver.
So he just goes through Mackens and Mackens. Oh, he got a little bit under. He got a massive understeer. Just going through the next corner through Mackens. Through it was through Beckett's. That he lost it.
And Benji Rushton is looking to score his first points this season at Silverstone, his home race.
But he's currently being blocked off.
And as we see after this mistake, Loan drops down to P16.
Yeah, he had a very good start as well, but well, that's racing, but you gotta feel bad for the poor guy. And there's a lot of cars in a very small, tight space. That's all I'm gonna say. Except for Fernando Toss, he's just there just to wait, just to pick up the pieces when someone makes a mistake.
Kiret is now on a roll as he sets the fastest lap.
But you won't get the point for it unless you get in the top 10.
Who knows, maybe he's going along with this stint, but doesn't really look so. As he has just a bit more fuel than the others, who haven't beat it yet.
Meantime, Blackwood is slowly gaining on Buchikarin.
129.9 for Vucek and 129.8 for Blackwood, so the Jamaican driver was just 1/10 of a second faster than his Montenegrin rival.
On the back, Andreoli is starting to get closer to the 2010 champion of Abovovic.
Yeah, there is already less than half a second between them. So probably we'll see Santino Andreoli good for a move into Maggots and Beckett's.
Unless he gets a really good overspeed. But Blackwood is look how close Blackwood is to Buchikarin. He's very close.
Oh, and here is Bagus.
Going
And
for the inside, but Jake is just gonna block off the Indonesian.
Toast makes a mistake as he goes wide here. And now there is no way he will catch up to DT Bagus and others in front of him.
Blackwood is slowly gaining on and just second by second, little by little. Somehow Ironman found some kind of pace in the middle set in the first set. It's actually pulling away a little bit from Blackwood, but I don't think it's going to be enough because Blackwood will be still right up there on Vucikamen.
And probably this 1/10 of a second Vucik Armin was faster than Blackwood in Sector 1 actually helped him to defend from Blackwood, as if Jafari would have been just a bit closer to Vucik, he might have used the slipstream and tried to overtake Armin.
Indeed so. Indeed so, but Blackwood is quicker than Armin in the third sector.
Now there is... Actually, where is... Ah, here is Bench Rushton. He already overtook Sametoskan.
Oscar is just holding on to what he has.
Yeah, probably he was told to defend like a lion to help his
But
teammate.
but it didn't go too well for Benji Rushton to say. But hopefully it works here. But and also in other news, Bagos is starting to getting very close to Jake Tildersley. I think Bagos could line up a really good move on Tildersley if he gets Bagos Beckett's right. Beckett and then goes through Beckett. Yeah, he's definitely going to have a really good slipstream on Tildersley. Let's see what happens. Can he get the overdrive on Tildersley? Can he? Can he? Into Stowe? No. Let's have a look at this. Midfield battle between. I think Paracelsus would have been up there if it hasn't for that suspension that would have gone. Blackwoods is slowly gaining on Richie Carlin, but Bagus is also slowly gaining on Jake Tildersley as well, so he's not the only one.
And Adam and Oskan are already pulling away from Paracelsus.
Adam is just using the slipstream more effectively than Paracelsus.
And meanwhile, Hidayet overtakes Fraser.
Adam is going to go move through cops. That is a brilliant move by Ryan Adam.
And now I think we can also take a look at how Hidayet overtook Fraser there.
Into Village. That was a really good move into Village, I must say.
But it was
Fraser just tried to fight back. Through Aintree, but that was a really good move by Adam Hidayet. Blackwood is in breathing distance of Uchigami. Surely Blackwood could make him could start attacking now.
Yeah, but now Bagus just lost a bit of time there to Tilsley.
Whereas Blackwood is just nuts. It's just, for the first second, the Ferrari is absolutely quick, but in the through the first part of the second sector, the Ferrari was decently quick, but was like through Marcus Beckerson and the third sector, the Ferrari just falls away from everyone else.
And
Some Oscars defending from Paracellos. Easy move done.
here's Blackwood. Trying
He's
to
gonna
go
go
for a
for
move.
recon. Armin shuts the door very aggressively against the Jamaican.
And
This
let's...
could get a Bobovich in this fight.
And thanks to this battle there, Babush gained 2/10, so... But again, Ferrari is very fast on the first sector, so...
That was a really good gap, but this is where Ferrari is at his most weakest.
So the battle for the lead is the closest one we have in this race. And as the graphics say, Blackwood gained 1/10 of a second back on Vucci Garmin.
Vishik's a bit slow into this failed chicane here.
And again, all of this gap is lost on the exit of the corner.
The first section is going to be hell for the Mercedes crew. That's all I'm going to say. This is currently in the state of tug of war, but Andrelli could get involved. Will get involved with him in Abovovich. Hidiat sets another fastest lap.
He's trying to get as much from these tires as he can, because he has the same strategy as the others. So it just so I think he'll be fighting for some points if he keeps up
Yeah, and
this
yeah,
percent.
and also everyone in the top four, and everyone's in the top four is really really close. So why don't you have a look at it? They're decently close, but not like close enough to have like a proper fight.
Yeah, you're right.
At first sector will be Mercedes. Now look at the Ferrari just speed off into the distance and the first sector.
And that's Nicholas Johansson. He's trying to overtake another driver from Sweden who is Simon Toscan.
That's alright, and also up above the road, up the road, Garçons and Adams are having the fight.
So it's not only the battle for the lead we can focus on. But yeah, looks like there was a mistake from Bobovic. Yeah. He ran really wide.
Really right into left field he goes. So this could be a chance for Andrelli to pounce
And
on the
TSA
Russian driver.
speeding. TSA speeding because
Huh?
he has a problem.
Oh no! That is absolute disappointment for the British fans
And
today.
now will he make it into the pits?
If he doesn't, that means the championship is blown wide open, wide open.
No, Jimenez takes the Red Bull. And I think it will be enough for Tilsley. And he's going into the pits 5 laps earlier than it was planned.
Yeah. Nobody's here, so everyone's now panicking.
Yeah, and that's even more time lost for the championship leader. $16. And now what do we have here? Now it's,
Really big battle.
you know, it's Alex Lone in the mix. What about our battle for the lead? Now Blackwood is very close to Vucci Carmen again.
Let's see which way that Blackwood would go.
Oh, he's
He's
going for
going
the
to...
inside. Will it work? Come on. It didn't work for him, and Stormin is still in the lead.
That's really good. That's really good defending from Lyman.
Oh no! And it's another HRT out of the race, right at the same corner. And the same thing happened, but now it's with Andrew Paracelsus.
What was that? I don't know what to say. That was not a good move by Paracelsus. Let me just tell you that. Penalty points I would say. Like Jesus Christ, you should have let him have some space in the corner. But that was not good overtaking by Paracelsus. I'll just leave it at that. Not good overtaking.
So it's 2 more positions gained for Adam Hidayat on his way
And Jake
to
Tiddlesley.
the top 10. Yeah, and him as well. They might have a fight with each other, and here's Samet Oskan. Oh, this battle didn't end well, and it was thanks to Nicholas Johansson and his dive bomb.
Oh,
That was a very stupid move.
yeah. There's been a lot of penalty points coming to anyone's way. I mean, fair play to Alex Law, he just slowed down and just. I mean, he watched the incident happen. He didn't get involved with it. I mean, fair play to him. At least he slowed down. Unlike this one, he just decided to ram.
Now 2 more
So,
positions for
so,
Hidayat and Tilsley. 2 more, and
so
Hidayat is on P11 and Tilsley on P12.
yeah. Now there's only like 17 cars in the race now, and it's lap 15. So now we're gonna question on the driving standards of FRC. We know the lap one was a freak accident, but those two incidents, there's definitely gonna be penalty points coming their way for both drivers. Those moves are definitely not on for them. That's all I'm gonna say.
And Nicholas Johansson, his pit stop is complete and he's going all the way to the end of this race.
That's the strategy, but hopefully it'll be a decent strategy for him. But fair enough.
But he'll
But
get a
then
penalty
again,
anyway.
yeah, he's getting penalty and also penalty points because that was not good moves by him. It could be pit stop time for everyone. No, we're doing one more lap for some people.
Nobody's coming in this lap, so probably on lap 18, Abovich will have his pit stop.
And everyone else.
Yeah, like everyone who has about 2 liters of fuel. And that's the fastest lap from Hida yet. $129.4.
He has barely any fuel, so let's have a look at Jay Tilsley's fuel. Jay Tilsley's fuel. I mean, he'll survive longer, but he'll still stop again. So, oh yeah, Blackwood's very close to Wyman again. For the third time in a row.
Now let's check if they will beat or not. Yeah, Abovich is beaten, Andreoli is beaten, and Bagus is beaten. Probably Fernandos as well.
Yep.
Then Litvin Pasalik, and that's it.
Everyone's trying to box out, trying to get the undercut. But to be honest, undercuts are still not very occasional. Blackwood's still on the back of Richard Garmin.
Andreoli and Abovich are in the pits.
Fernando tossed the buggers as well.
Yes, until
Volvich would get held up here. Good
not
launch. Not really.
and Abovich had a pit stop by 1 second faster than Andreoli. Bagus 11.6 and Fernandos, yeah, 11 seconds, just like Abovich. The pit crew for Caterham, they do
Wasn't a lot of fuel then.
11.2.
They take Tilson and Hediak just crossing the line now.
And look who is on P6, it's Bench Rushton, so he can score some points today.
He's doing an extra lap. Wait. Oh no, it's a circus, it's a circus. I repeat, it's a circus because Ferrari are double stacking. I repeat, Ferrari are double stacking. Very risky.
Here is Jimenez.
He just got home. Well, that's Mittler's race gone. Thanks, Ferrari. Never change. No, actually do change because you shit. Oh, well, there goes our video.
That'll be close, and Abovic gets past Jafari Blackwood. And Russian
Good
will be
strategy.
third.
Good strategy for Ferrari, for Armin at least, but not for Smittler. They've absolutely clowned Smittler, but not Armin somehow. And then
And
Vignette's on the pits.
Smittler 30 seconds. And he's on P12. Hidayat 11 seconds. There are Hanebusa, Martinez and Fraser as well. For Fraser it's 10.8. I think it's the fastest pit stop of this race, not counting the ones with only the repairs and not even changing the tires. So 10.8 for him, 10.8 for Martinez, and 11.1 for Erika Hanebusa. Armin is still in the lead, but the one who'll be chasing him is going to be Abobovic. As you can see, Blackwood lost the position thanks to the strategy, and now Andrea will try to overtake him. Something's definitely wrong with his pace or with his car.
Now Benji Rushton's pulling into the pits.
So
I think
FRA is back to the podium positions.
I think Rushton will have less fuel than anyone. Although the mechanics will be quick though because Alex London's going down this way.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I think
Yeah.
undercuts definitely work much better, but then he's been held up by Alex Sloan as well, so that's a few more seconds lost. And now Benji Russian still in top 10, but now it's going to be Smither behind him, and it's going to be very dangerous for Benji.
But we'll be back in P9 soon because Tulsi will have to stop again.
And here is Adam Hidayat. Will he overtake Loan at Cops? Yeah, that was a good move.
Tulsi for now it's just for now will be in 8th, but really he'll be near the back somewhere because he has to stop again soon. One's trying to fight back against Hidayat, but to no avail.
Lee is now trying to get past Jimenez before he will have his second pit stop of the race. This time he goes for the inside, but it's yeah, it's a good move.
So I think I would say at least 3 to 4. I would say at least like at least 4, at least 3 to like 2 laps of fuel left for Jake Tillersley before he comes in. That failure has definitely blown this championship a little bit wide open than expected.
Yes, so the car really let Lee down today. He's pitting right now, so if Adam Hidayat finishes this race on 9th place or on 8th, but if he finishes on 9th, then he has to get a fastest lap. Then we'll finally have a small chance that um, at Nürburgring there is going to be a change of the championship leader.
Especially someone in Future Cohen and Jafar Blackwood, which are in really good positions at the moment.
Yeah, Jafar is now 3rd and Vucci Carmen is leading the race. So they'll definitely get closer to the leaders of this championship, and right before Tilsley is coming into the pits, he will try to overtake Fernando Tost. The move didn't happen, so he's going into the pits. .8, that was a fast pit stop, and of course it is, because now he only has 18 liters of fuel, with 15 laps to go. And he will be in front of Adam Hidayat, and that's the most interesting part.
These two will be most likely be combating battle now. unless Tidia has something on the sleeve.
Well, Adam he did his scrub tires, but seriously has to worry less about the tire management. Half a
But like
second
he
separates them, and that's the yellow flag for us, and Martinez moves out of the race. And looks like it was just a crash. Uh,
yeah.
yeah. Oh, that was
Oh,
that was
it's the
very
same
dangerous.
guy.
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
he just been a fraud.
Yeah. 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 I don't know what is this guy doing anymore. He caused 2 crashes. Honest. If he causes a third one, he'll be banned for a race. But I just can't take this anymore. Why did he have to cause like incidents like these?
Yeah, looks like he doesn't even care about this race anymore. Just like Summit Oscar in Shanghai last season.
Yeah. Yeah. Just just being a fraud. Not being a fraud after just being a hero for Australia. For Toro Rosso. Well, I like to say this. Richard Garman is actually pulling away from Abramovich. So, I don't know. I don't
Yeah,
know what to say about
already 2.5 seconds. Separate them, and probably there will be only battle for second. Jafari can't get any closer to Abovish on this straight, so he'll try again on the next lap.
it. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
he'll
unless he's
try
going to
to
do it
flip
into
him.
Vale. No. Doesn't do it into Vale, so he's gonna wait for the London straight or even Village to try his move. So before Blackwood is really starting to get really close to Abramovich, and oh no, Abramovich gonna have to deal with Nicholas Johansson ahead.
Yeah, so the Swedish guy can have some fun with the race lead.
Lord have mercy that Nicholas Johansson doesn't cause a crash between the leaders. If he does, well, that'll be a race ban incoming because because this is just ridiculous. I mean, how is this guy even allowed to drive? I mean, at this point in time, yeah, sure, Johannes could be a good driver on his day, but at the moment, I do not know what's gotten into him just because of these incidents. Right.
Yeah, and
Lord have
this
mer-
and as
Yeah,
AI usually does, he just continues to ignore the blue flags.
I bet he's bet he's. I think he's. I think Iron will not be happy. Will be not too pleased if Nicholas Johansson continues his adventures. He's not. I think he's just going to get out of the way right now, but later. But I'm not. I'm hoping that he doesn't go instant. Right. That's so. That's all the cares that. That's all the cares gone for Richard Garvin. Smith. But Iron Man is just now just trying to just bully him out of the way. Unless he somehow obliges, now Smith like finally gets the volumes out of the way. As Uchi only going to cross the line now. It's going to be 10 laps to go of this British Grand Prix.
And here's Russian still on P10. TSD.
Only Williams redeem. I think I would say Williams redeemable driver, but no.
TSD still can't get any closer to Rushton, or he can. He just gained 4/10 of a second, I believe.
Yeah, he did.
But right now
He
he's
also
not really
got-
putting a lot of pressure.
Yeah, with his British compatriot.
Oh, here's
Oh,
Nico Johansson doing his things.
what is this guy doing? I mean, I know Johansson's faster, but I mean, like, come on. Not being 9 laps to go. Honestly, I swear, Nicholas Johansson, don't do anything stupid with Ironman. If you do, well, that'll be a roast time for you, buddy. I'm not saying it's a skill issue. It's because you literally just ran everyone's races. Right. Let's see what this man can do against the Ferrari. The Ferrari's faster than Williams, so for now, Ferrari's ahead. But we all know in Sector 2 the Ferrari struggles like mad, so that's all I gotta say. But however, due to the Nicholas Johansson shenanigans, well, he's losing time to Apolovich. So thanks Johansson, I guess. Here's some. It's a battle between Abovich and Jafari Blackwood.
And you can't believe it, Hide just overtook Jake Tilsley thanks to Benji Rushton.
Defending very hard against Hidia. Overtaking Jake Tilsley. Easy. Is Hidia going for a move at Cops again? But Benji Rushton defends it. Don't go for a move there. This, however, proves that Hidia is just pounding Rushton.
Now they're going down the handguard straight. And of course the Lotus is much faster. Will Tilsley do the same thing as Hide did just a lap ago? No, not really.
I haven't checked out the front for a while. Well, I know for a fact, well, barely anything's happening.
And it's not easy as it looked like for Adam Hidayat to overtake Benji Rushton.
Yeah.
He's really trying his best to scored the first point of this season. Hidayat again into Cops, and he's done it. No. And now Jay Tilsley makes his way through, overtaking Adam Hidayat. Now it's Jake's turn to try and overtake Rushton. Is it going to be 3 wide? No, but now it's more of a battle for P11 than for P10. Adam
Benji Rustin
Hidayat.
is just there in the middle. Rustin is just there in the middle of this championship battle between Jake Tunsley and Adam Hidayat, but however these two are getting nowhere because at the moment Russian is just really is doing his own race whilst these two have a championship to win. So this is really a difficult situation to do, really. Gotta be careful when you overtake into that corner. So Ilya is still on the back of Rushton.
We'll try
Rushton's
again into Cops for the third lap in a row. It almost worked last time, but is the same situation all over again. Now it's Tilsley who gets the position back. Already 5 laps to go, Sarmin crosses the line and starts lap 35. Still about 2.5 seconds ahead of Abovich and Jafari Blackwood.
also taking the outside line. This is not a good.
Oh!
Give me the outside of Ilya. Oh, they get so close. Realistically, who would get in front of Benji Rushton first, or even they would dare even get in Benji Rushton at all. This is the fourth time this is going to happen. Can Benji Rushton still stay ahead? Yes, he can.
But this time TLC doesn't get P11. And that's
Jake honestly is not even far enough back. Is not far enough back to get back. Hidayat. He tried there, but it did not work that way.
oh, very close.
And proves that these guys are trying. Well, meanwhile, Masalik will. I think he'll have no choice but to concede the Max Smitler, because the Ferrari is way quicker than Pasalic really, but still, Pasalic at the moment is driving a really brilliant race.
the same thing in top 3. Abortion and Blackwood cannot get any closer to Armin, although the gap between them is already less than 2
It's coming
seconds.
down actually. It's coming down actually.
Yeah, but with just 3 laps to go, there is no way they will get past him.
Yeah, again, could not get past Benji Rushton. Is Jake Tilsley arriving onto the scene as well? Which way would Adam Hidegard? Will he go around the outside or inside? He's going around the outside. Jake Tilsley is just going to follow through. Adam Hidegard's not going to have the overspeed around the outside. And Jake Tilsley, oh! He's taking no prisoners and he's back up to 11th. Now he's just going to get past Benji Rushton. I'm surprised this is not battle for the lead of the race, but still, this is actually a Titanic battle, you know.
Yeah, and of course, Benji Rushton's defense is just something.
Something in a very different universe.
Yeah, and I think even if he does not keep this position until the end of the race with these 3 laps to go, he's still driver of the day in my books.
Yeah. I mean, you can say, if you Sally can say it as well, but yeah, let's have a look. If Max Miller has been overtaken. At Cops, ooh, that's close. 2 laps to go. Is Dudley trying to make a move on Benji Rushton? No.
Yeah, Tilsley can't even go alongside Benji Rushton into cops. Oh, yo, Rushton! There was a lockup
He's
on
feeling the
him.
pressure. This could be it for the Benji Rushton defense league, but at the moment he's still defending. Rebel does not have the overspeed. But look at the Lotus though. Could take 2 cars, but Benji Rushton defends very impressively. He has got Childersley, but not Rushton. Rushton.
Yeah, that's how Hidayat attacks. He's just very aggressive, but still driving very clean, without any contacts.
Only another Williams driver could take notes from that. Could Hidayat is still on the back of that Williams. Hopefully he gets past Benji Rushton down Wellington Straight.
And probably that's the difference between Tilsley and Hidayat in this race. Tilsley looks like he doesn't really have to care about the points. He's already 29 points ahead of Hidayat, and even if he crashes, he will still have this championship lead. But Hidayat, he must have these points. Actually, Tilsley doesn't really push too much, but Hidayat is trying to overtake absolutely everywhere, and he really has to keep his car in one piece, because that's Tilsley up into
Oh,
P11.
that
Actually,
was a really good move. And it's the final lap of the race.
who will take this P10?
Tate Gildersleigh is not even gonna have a look at the speed of Lotus overspeed versus the Red Bull. Lotus. The Lotus Adam Hidayat. Swoops on the outside, but Gildersleigh's still there. Who will be the first one on the brakes? Hidayat will. And he's in on the P11. I think Richie Carmen is very close to the line now. I can just feel it.
No, he's just completing Maggots and Beckett's. But still, let's try with these guys at least for one more sector.
I think at least until 1-2 straight. I think we can check on back on this battle after that you know, Michigan crosses the line. Well, that has been a brilliant race. That's what Ferrari needed. That's what Michigan has needed. After that, he's bad luck at McLaren last year. As Vucicano's going to fly around the final corner, as the Montenegrin will finally win for Ferrari. Grazie ragazzi Montenegro. He's finally won as a Ferrari driver, his first win since Melbourne in 2012. Congratulations to Vucicano. Aborovic, he definitely needs that. He's in second place. Blackwood, he needs that as well. He's in P3. P4, good race for Angioli as well. P5, Baggers. P6, okay. P6, Tost, that is a good result, despite his McLaren not being that good. Rodrigo Jimenez, that is a good result for the Brazilians. Max Mittler is 8th. And then we can have a look at this battle between, it's going to be 3 wide into Stowe, who's going to go
and Hidayat,
he's back on the top, he's in P10.
He's going to
get the points
for P10. This is amazing.
What an overtake by Hidayat. Take a bow, son. That was a brilliant move. As Hidayat, even though he's going to get a point, that is crucial going into the Nürburgring. Hidayat comes 10th. What a frightening end to the British Grand Prix.
Yeah, and like, leaving past like couldn't keep his P8. Benji Rushton loses P10 right in the final sector, right in the final seconds of this race. But still, that was a great race from him.
Yeah, fending off one of the best 2 drivers in the world. That was some story from a freaking Victoria Cross. After this British Grand Prix, we're going to do the standings. Let's go back on the top, shall we? So in P1, it's Fuji-Carmen, who takes the first win of the season and his first since Melbourne in 2012. Abolovic in 2nd place, Safari 3rd, Santino Andreoli 4th, Atia Baggers 5th, Fernando Tost 6th, Rodrigo Jimenez in 7th place. Go on again. Max Mittler in 8th, William Pasalic in 9th, Adam Hidayat and Benji Rushton and Jake Olsen having some ridiculous battles out there on track, and you can do the rest of us, line.
P11's Benji Rushton, then just 0.3 of a second slower was JT Isley, then Alex Sloan, Daniel Fraser, and not the best race from him. P15 Erika Hanebusa, P16 the front Nicholas Johansson, P17 Rosetta Martinez, and then the others who retired are Sametoskan, Andrew Paracells, Reynadam Hakujakaza, and Jacob Holker. And just to notice, Vucci Carmen won the race, and now he's tied with Adam Hidayat on points, and he's on P2. 102 points for Adam and Vucic.
That is quite something, I would say. The fastest lap will obviously go to Adam Hidayat. He gets 2 points.
And it's time to listen to the national anthems.
Hopefully this won't get copyrighted.
I mean, Ferrari are the ones who wants, not Red Bull, so it should be alright.
Right, Montenegro.
Well, the British Grand Prix is over. Thank you everyone for watching and see you next week as the German Grand Prix is back to Nürburgring for the first time since 2011.
And hopefully that'll be some exciting race. Hopefully hopefully the Eiffel weather could do something to try to spice up things at the German Grand Prix. So that's been it for the British Grand Prix here today. So I'd like to thank you all, and I'd like to say thank you to Ruslan, and also me, Karanos, just for showing up. So I think that's all that we all have to say. I'd like to say one thing. Good night and good evening, and I don't know where you are from around the world. I would say this. Goodbye.
Bye.